In 1868, General Logan of the Grand Army of the Republic issued General Order Number 11. It designated a day for the graves of our fallen comrades to be strewn with flowers and decorated by their friends and family. Years later, in 1971, it became known as Memorial Day. Today, Memorial Day is observed by visiting cemeteries and visiting the graves of our loved ones or attending community events in honor of the fallen. Although many areas across the nation have reopened, we understand that many families are still unable to attend all of these events in person. So today, we bring you our second virtual Memorial Day observance ceremony. Thank you for joining us, and Semper Fi.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
with liberty and justice for all.
and justice for all.
Remembrance is the message of Memorial Day. While others are out enjoying this national holiday and the freedoms that we appreciate here in America, your viewing of this video is a special tribute to those who made those freedoms possible. Those men and women who served in the United States military, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and our Merchant Marines. All those who have served and paid a debt to our country with the ultimate sacrifice, heroes who fought for our freedoms and the freedoms of people all around the world. There are a number of ways that people can honor those that have been lost on Memorial Day. Many in our country have the poor habit of making Memorial Day all about that picnic, or the barbecue, or the day at the beach, or the special sale at the mall. Now don't get me wrong, that is very much a part of the day. I'm sure our veterans who have made that ultimate sacrifice for us would not want the day to be completely solemn from sunrise to sunset. They would want us to have the freedoms we enjoy, to get out there and live life to the fullest. However, if we do not take the time to walk those hallowed grounds beforehand, take the time to say a few words on their behalf, take the time to share their stories, or take the time to appreciate the freedoms we have, Memorial Day just becomes another day. With your participation today, making the time for remembrance, you show that you know just how important this day really is. I think it's also our responsibility to teach our children about the selfless sacrifice of serving our nation. We must help our younger generations understand that committing to your country and fighting for the freedom of your fellow citizens is among the most noble of endeavors. Hold up our veterans services to the young people of today. Use their memory to show the power of freedom and the stories to tell just how precious the rights we all enjoy. Happy Memorial Day, and God bless the United States. Semper Paratus.
In my younger years, Memorial Day was one of the most important days of the year. And so many individuals, Americans, would gather in cemeteries and other places to remember those who had sacrificed their lives in the armed forces of our country so that we could continue to be the America that we wish to be and want to be, and to pay tribute to not only them, but to their families who sacrificed a loved one for all of us. Somewhere along the way, we failed to continue to pay honor and tribute to the families who made those sacrifices. So the Herschel Woody Williams Memorial Foundation that we started in 2013 when we installed the very first Gold Star Family Memorial Monument. Today, 60 of those are already constructed in our country, and 70 more are in the process somewhere, so that we will never forget. And Memorial Day will be one of those days when we will gather around and remember.
Memorial Day is a reflection and remembrance of those who made the ultimate sacrifice while protecting and guaranteeing our freedom. This year, Memorial Day looks different than in years past. Memorial Day would be honored by many by visiting cemeteries or visiting memorials or placing wreaths on graves. Behind it all, Memorial Day is about the selfless sacrifice of American heroes who raised their right hand to say, "I will defend America, and if needed, I will lay my life down for my country." This Memorial Day, please join me in helping honor the fallen. I also hope that you will keep our fighting men and women in the front of your minds today and every day. Thank you.
This is the day to honor all of our fallen brothers and sisters who give their all in defense of our nation for freedom of our country and other countries, remembering that freedom is not free, that some give some and some give all.
Memorial Day is a very special holiday. It is a holiday that is set aside for us to honor and remember those that gave the ultimate sacrifice.
To me, Memorial Day is a day of personal reflection to think of all those that we have lost throughout our history. This day can be full of emotion, and it's important for me to also reach out to my friends who are currently serving or have served.
Memorial Day means to me no more camping, water skiing, or barbecue fun. Ever since 2004, Memorial Day changed for my family and myself. We now spend Memorial Days at national cemeteries and ceremonies to honor our military fallen heroes who paid the ultimate sacrifice.
To me, Memorial Day is the time of the year where we can all come together as a nation and remember the men and women who have paid the ultimate sacrifice to preserve the American way of life and all of the liberties and freedoms that come with it.
Memorial Day to me is a day for admiration. Admiration towards those who have given everything for our freedom. It is a day in which we not only honor those who died for our country, but also remember that we should appreciate all that we have because of their sacrifice.
To me, Memorial Day means 244 years of sacrifice through the United States Marine Corps.
It gives me time to reflect on the great sacrifices that our young men and women have given in support of this great nation, the United States of America.
There's individuals that sign a blank check and ultimately give up their lives for the defense of our country, for our freedom, and for every one of us that are here and living a peaceful life. And there's a huge cost to that, and that's something that we need to recognize. I would say multiple times a year, but right now it's Memorial Day, and that's something that's extremely important for us to remember, is that for us to have the beautiful life that we have in this great country, is that there are lives lost every day protecting us.
To me, Memorial Day is a focused opportunity to honor those that chose to wear the cloth of their country and pay the ultimate sacrifice.
Personally, I will say Memorial Day is a time to reflect upon the brothers and sisters that have gone before me to serve our country and pay the ultimate sacrifice to give us our freedom that we have today.
On this Memorial Day, I'm remembering Lance Corporal Thomas E. Rivers, died in Helmand, Afghanistan on 28 April 2010. He was part of 1st Battalion, 2nd Marines, Alpha Company, 1st Platoon, 3rd Squad, 2nd Fire Team. His actions don't go unnoticed, and he lives with us every single day.
On Memorial Day, I'm remembering all the people that I did serve with, people that whose memories I will have forever.
This year, in the last 10 years, I have dedicated my Memorial Day to my son, Lance Corporal Eric L. Ward, U.S. Marine that was killed in Afghanistan on February 21st, 2010, at the age of 19.
During this Memorial Day, I'll be reflecting and remembering First Lieutenant Donald Ryan McLaughlin, who was killed in action on 16 November 2005, and Corporal Alex Martinez, who was killed in action on 5 April 2012. Both of these Marines exhibit and exuded the traits of selflessness and sacrifice for others and deserve to be remembered.
The people that I will be remembering this Memorial Day are the individuals that died while serving with the Battalion 5th Marines in our deployment to Sing in Afghanistan.
This Memorial Day, I will be remembering my grandfather, Sergeant Bobby Lee Favors, who served in the U.S. Army and died in Vietnam.
I'm going to remember October 23rd, 1983, when 220 Marines, 18 sailors, and 3 soldiers died in the bombing over in Beirut. I kind of think of that every day. I went to boot camp with some of those guys, artillery school with one, and it's something that really, say it haunts me, but I think about them all the time and kind of what it means to really give it every full measure.
This Memorial Day, I'll be honoring Army First Lieutenant Daniel P. Reardon, who paid the ultimate sacrifice while serving his country overseas in Iraq. Until Valhalla, brother, I'll carry the guy down from here.
I especially remember Bill Addis, who I grew up with and played baseball with, and Jimmy Hall. Both of these young men I grew up with. Jimmy was in the United States Marine Corps, was killed by gunshot. Bill was a tanker, and his tank was hit by RPG, and he passed away about 2 weeks later.
Among those who have given their lives, this Memorial Day I remember Sergeant Emilio Rivera, who I served with, deployed with, and who earlier this year lost his battle with his internal demons.
On Memorial Day, I'll remember everyone who gave everything for our nation.
Google and find a fallen name. Read his or her story. Look at their picture and say their name out loud.
For me, the best way to honor our heroes this Memorial Day is to talk about them, to tell their stories. And if you don't have any, listen to their loved ones talk about them, because the best way that we can honor our fallen is to remember them.
Visit the local cemetery and see the flags that have been placed on the graves of those who have lost their lives and who have served in this country's military.
Some of the ways we can honor those on Memorial Day is to thank a veteran for their service. They raised their right hand and swore an oath to defend our nation and our freedoms.
A moment of silence, hang an American flag to support this great nation and to honor our fallen heroes. Please, in time when we're allowed to go to the national cemeteries to pay your respects, place a flag or a flower at a service member's grave.
If you would like to honor those that we've lost on Memorial Day, consider visiting your local cemetery and paying your respects at the gravesite, or donating to your local VFW. But above all else, make sure that you continue to enjoy the American way of life and all of your freedoms and liberties, and do so as a happy American.
This Memorial Day, I want to encourage everybody to enjoy it, have a good time. Please remember what you're celebrating, though, who you're celebrating. Do something physical in nature too. Push yourself, whether it's the Murph Challenge or going on a hike, just to get closer to those guys upstairs and show them that you care, But hey, get decked out in red, white, and blue. Have a hot dog, have some beers, but toast them, toast those people.
Some of the ways that we as individual Americans can actually honor those who have sacrificed their lives for us is to give our all in everything that we do and really create a better country for everyone.
Each year, each day that goes by, we can't let their memories fade. And just by saying their name out loud when you hear taps, or you see another veteran, or you see an active duty service member, just remember that the cost for our freedom is high. And that's what we do on Memorial Day, is to honor and remember their sacrifice, because it's the greatest any American could ever give.
A great way to honor those who have been lost on Memorial Day is to join the National Moment of Silence. Pause wherever you're at 3 p.m. for a moment of silence to remember and honor the fallen. Remember, Memorial Day isn't about cookouts, barbecues, going to the beach, or chasing that local sale.
You go to your national cemetery, your local cemetery, and put American flags on the graves of those heroes. That, to me, is a fitting thing to do to honor the life of veterans on Memorial Day.
During this Memorial Day, enjoy the time off and the opportunity to be with family, but take time to reflect over the long weekend. Research and get to know one of the service members that has given their life for our country, and honor them by sharing their story and keeping their sacrifice alive.
We can honor those who have been lost by remembering that we live in the greatest country on the planet, by respecting our flag, and by not taking for granted the freedoms they bought with their lives.
Memorial Day means something special to everybody. And this Memorial Day, the Share Life families of funeral homes and cemeteries have made a very generous donation to our organization, Save the Brave, to help support our mission. Their action through donation is just one way that people like you can help veterans continue to stay connected through the loss we share. And May is Military Appreciation Month, and on this Memorial Day, we take time to remember all of the brave men and women who've made the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our great country. On Memorial Day, you can make an impact in so many ways, by reaching out to our Gold Star families, or a veteran that you know who's lost a friend in combat, or by donating to a cause that supports our tribe. For more information and ways to find out, go to savethebrave.org. To all of our friends, families, and supporters, I want to say thank you. And to all of those who have fought and died alongside us through the toughest battles, I tell you that we, who remain, will always remember what you left behind. Semper Fi.
Thank you to all those who passed on their thoughts on the meaning and the importance of Memorial Day. More importantly, thanks to all those we honor on Memorial Day, those that have sacrificed their lives for our freedom. And thank you to their families that grieve them today and every day. Know that they are sorely missed, but also know that they are never forgotten. General Dwight D. Eisenhower said, "The history of free men is never really written by chance, but by choice, their choice. It is this choice that preserves our freedom. Since the end of the draft in 1973, it has truly been a choice to serve in the military. But regardless the manner in which men and women have begun their service, it has been the choice to serve with distinction that has preserved our freedom, the choice of a very special part of America." So I have been asked, what does Memorial Day mean to you? President Ronald Reagan said this. He said, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We do not pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. The veterans that have made the ultimate sacrifice have fought for our freedom and have protected it with what Abraham Lincoln referred to as the last full measure of devotion. It is thus the very special nature of these individuals, and more importantly, their loss, that we honor on Memorial Day. May God bless you for having tuned in, for having focused on this day, this Memorial Day, as a great day to honor those who have given the ultimate sacrifice. May God bless America, and especially those who have made that ultimate sacrifice. May we never forget them, and may we never forget their friends and families that grieve their loss every day. God bless you, and thank you for your commitment on this Memorial Day.
Airman First Class Alfred Comler, United States Air Force.
Corporal Sean Langevin, Army, 173rd Airborne, Chosen Few.
This is my son, PFC, Dennis L. Mitchell. We love and miss him very much.
Private First Class Benjamin Tollison, U.S. Army, the Big Red One.
A1C, Keegan Baker.
Staff Sergeant Danielle Hughes Crone.
Sergeant Aaron Joseph Blajo. California Army National Guard MP, Specialist Sean M. Walsh.
Specialist Joy Graves,
on 25 July of 06. He gave his life for his country in Baghdad, Iraq.
And I'm going to say Lance Corporal Eric L. Ward.
This is my hero, my son, Lance Corporal Travis Layfield. They say a warrior dies twice, once on the battlefield and once when he is forgotten. So we must always remember to speak their names and never forget.
Daryl Morris,
Antonio Crawford,
Jackie Larson,
Sean Starkovich,
Justin Cannon,
Leandro Chasso,
Ryan
Forrest
Justin
Matthew
Norton,
Emerson,
Gabriel
Martin,
Bryce
Howard, Chad
Aaron
Jeffrey
Glenn,
Nicholas
David
John
Phillips,
Jason
Aaron
Scott
Blanchard,
Williams,
Chris
Charlie
Devlin
Black,
Owen,
Travis,
Gerald
Patrick
Ward,
Schmeeman,
Jose Morales,
Jeffrey